welcome to a Monday unboxing. It's been a little while since we've opened stuff. I haven't really slowed down on buying model stuff, I hate to say it, but I haven't really been all that good on posting it either. So we're gonna get a kick off the day with Monday. This is from Sprue Brothers, and let's see what we have today. Whoop, pour out the things. Ta-da! Magic! Look at this. What we have here is a pair of MiniCraft Collection MCC F14 Tomcat exterior detail sets. And I thought I'd posted a review or a look at these previously, but I haven't. So we're going to combine this with that. Wow, that's on there. That's on there tight. Thank you to MCC originally. They such great guys over there, sent me some samples before, so we're going to take a further look at that. But just from a pure opening up right off the bat, here's what we have. There's 3 sets, or 2 bags, and oh boy, I just love Tomcat parts. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at the instructions here. Boom. There we go. That is what is in the set. We have a whole bunch of cool things here. We have 3 different gun vents. The original 7 grill vent, the standard vent, which was all the rage from, 74, 75 until just after Desert Storm in 92. And then our, what had become the real standard, the NACA vents here. We've got all kinds of cool things here. Our ECS vents up top, on the bottom, and these deals here. You know what these are. And anyways, just a little bit more about how to put that stuff on. So let's take a look at the parts. Oh, that's much better. I turned the light on the desk actually on so we can see stuff. One of the things, having moved back in August, September, was I'm now upstairs in my bedroom, of all things, at a workbench. And in order to work and paint and do anything with chemicals, I got to go 2 levels down to the garage. So we are filming from here. There's also side windows, but it's all technical filmmaking, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's take a look at what we got here right off the bat. All right, we're going to pop these out, but we have our NACA vent, our 7 grill vent, and our standard vent. The nice thing about these is you can see through. Now we're going to need a gun inside. So when you look at this way, you can't really see through, but when you come from the back, you can see in there, which is really cool. And, well, we're going to have to cut these off to show you what's really cool about them. Boom. There's our parts just fresh out of the box. I love these things. I think what I like about these boxes that go underneath here especially is that they should fit really, really well in the kit. So, man, these are great. We have our standard vents that go on the top of the body here, and then later in life, I believe it was just the D's got these couple that have squared off and a greater angle ones there. So fun stuff to look at. Let's take a look. And the NACA vent also has a little tab down here at the bottom to protect it as well. So there you go. Let's see if we can get you a little bit closer look on the back side. Before we finish tonight, I did want to come back and show you the rest of the instructions. At the beginning, we only took a look at the front page. There is also the back page here, which shows where the parts do go and how to, what needs to be cut away in order to make those work. They're pretty self-explanatory, but one of the things to note here is down here, these top side vents, R5, L5, those are the F14D specific parts, and I do believe they were later in the life for the F14D. So just of note, if you're using this, L5, R5 is F14D only. The 6 parts are for the A, B, and I do believe quite a few of the Ds until the later part of life. So there you go. There's a good look at the full instruction set. And as far as the parts go, I also did get... And as far as the parts go, I did actually get these completely separated here. So this bottom part, that obviously, if you built the kit, there's nothing there. That is actually purely to support the piece above it with the vents. So there's a little bit of cutting out safely of that. The 7 vent doesn't have any of that. And then our NACA vent, which I already started to put away over here, has one down at the bottom as well. So there you go. Time you were looking at the original 7 grill vent here. I'm not going to cut this off. The only thing I kind of wish is that the vents are a little bit, you can see through. So this way it's not so bad, but as soon as you look this way, you can really see in there. I wish the vents actually were a little bit thicker, but they are true to the real world. That is our standard vent. Look at that. I mean, this is just, printing is so freaking nice. And then let's go, if we can get close up on these suckers, boom. Here is our inside parts. And get a good look at those there. These are absolutely beautiful. And here, same thing on the other side here. So you literally, you get multiple sets of the top vents, A, B, and D. And then, yeah. You've got 1 aircraft worth on these. So anyways, I am freaking stoked. These things are amazing. As soon as they're available, I highly recommend and suggest you get them and use them. I'm going to have to break into another kit and use them right away. So MCC, thank you for the beautiful, generous gift. And everybody out there, enjoy these parts. Before we're done, let's do one other little thing. Okay, this is a little bit better. Just figured out I was in the completely wrong frame mode. Anyways, here is the NACA vent looking a little bit better, and the back side, you can see that mesh wire in there. You can see through the part and see through the other side. I just think this is absolutely beautiful and stunning. This little tab here, we just cut that away actually to make it fit. That's just a support to protect this here. So let's take a look at this here. Check this out. It has the mesh screen that the real thing has on the back. And what we know is the standard gun vent there. That's pretty cool. And then what I think everyone likes building is the later stuff. This is the F-14 BD standard NACA vents. And the F-14A started getting these in 1992, right after Desert Storm. And oh my God, these vents, these grills down here have to be seen to be believed. Look how beautiful those are. You can see through them. And we're going to have to figure out a way to look up closer because there is something, you can almost see that right there. Okay, spoiler alert. There's mesh grill inside of that. They have interior, holy, you know, cannoli. Insert bad word here. So let's open these up because you really can't see anything. Oh, look at that. Boom. Those just, those are just pushed together like that. All right. There is what is inside these sets, and looks like we've got the A heat exchangers on top and the D over here. One last thing before we go today, something new popped in. This is actually a gift. This is super, super cool. Thank you, Bill Nagy. These are new RESarm 3D printed GRU 7s. And these came through Quinta. We're going to take these off here and take a look at them. But wow, these things are really, really nice. Look at that detail. Let's see if we can even get in a little too grainy. Let's try just like that. All right, so here we go. There's just a look around the seats. You can see these are the what everyone calls the later seats, but really started way back with the non-ribbed cushions, let's say. But wow, these things are just stunning, and can't wait to get some paint on them. I got so many different versions of these seats from different manufacturers, so we're gonna have to spread them out over the build. But that's pretty cool. Thanks, Bill, for your kind gesture and generosity. I cannot wait to use these on a project. So that's it from the home of Nav Air and Scale. And well, what was 90 degrees and sunny yesterday is now cloudy and rainy. But thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the bench next time.